Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down and under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's very fucking important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people that smoke, people that drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. People who just cannot think outside the box. Listeners' discretion is advised. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, please write it down below, and I'll get back to it as soon as I can. I answer everyone's questions. If you want to be a fool, I just don't answer it, okay? Because I can be a jackass I could be a number three times the jackass you can be. So when you write things properly and I understand you, if I don't understand you, I won't answer you, okay? If you write something stupid and I'll delete it, okay? So that's the power of the internet, okay? People have the right to listen or not listen. Okay, just like I feel a lot of individuals got cut off the internet and they wasn't doing anything terroristic towards the country, and they got pulled off the air from freedom of speech. Okay, but it's like Alex Jones got removed. I try to keep it simple. All right, I'm not gonna try to act like a fool or anything like that. I'm just gonna keep it real, because if you're getting a lot of popularity, they will pull down your page. Okay, they will pull down your videos, and even if you get misconstrued, they will pull down your videos. Even if you are a comedian, okay, which you do have a right to speak. Okay, but let's get on with the topic now. So the topic today will be hillbilly versus the hoods. Hillbilly versus the hoods. And I may have to read, Ben Shapiro is correct. Okay, Ben Shapiro is correct. When it comes down to the hillbilly areas that I lived in, near towards the south, in North Carolina, South Carolina, trailer park trash versus the hood. There's far more trailer park trash than the hood. Let me say that again. From where I lived at, yeehaw! You know who the hell I am, and y'all, and any white friends associates that I know, okay, you know. Whole bunch of them trailer park trash, poor white trash motherfuckers out there, okay? But they ain't being heard. But instead, you don't hear nothing about black on black crime either. So let's talk about that specifically and why Ben Shapiro is correct. I lived in the hood. I lived in the ghetto. I lived in the hillbilly trailer park trashes. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you straight up like it is. Let them kill each other off, but you won't hear in the news about the trailer park trash or poor white trash. You won't hear about it. Isn't that something? They have access to guns too. And you know the strange thing about the media is that you'll see one time when a cracker have an AK-47, but they'll never advertise motherfucking niggas killing each other every day in the hood. Okay, so I'm like, that's kind of wrong now. I know niggas kill each other far more than one Sandy Hook, one fucking Columbine, but you see how it's unbalanced and shit, okay? Because. So let me tell you about how Ben Shapiro is right. His pathology is clear, okay? Because I was there. When you try to educate individuals in the hood versus in the hillbilly trash, listen to this. Look at this big gap. There's a big old gap. There's a big giant gap. They have access to guns, but do they kill each other? Do they shoot each other? No. They pour too. Yeah, yeehaw, they pour too. But guess what? Niggas will kill each other. So if Ben Shapiro can have that as his defense. And also, Ben Shapiro should talk about this for his defense. He should talk about Irish people who were also slaves. He should also talk about other whites that was brought over from different abroad into this country as well. He should talk about whites who were also enslaved. It's not just black people now who was enslaved now. Remember that. Black people are put on a totem pole of how much white people love them, okay? Trust me on that. They're worth $2 trillion more than any other minority race, because they're very athletic and very beautiful in their color. That's a compliment, okay? But please, Ben Shapiro, please, if you hear my message, use that as your defensible background, because if you haven't lived in the hood and you haven't put in any kind of investments, trust me, the investments will go out the window in the hood. You can't. Nipsey Hussle got killed for returning back into the hood, okay? Come on now. You can't. Once you leave the hood, Compton, okay, any area where there's a high crime of black on black crime, you'll notice that you can't be on the street. You'll get shot. You'll get shot, dog. Okay, this ain't the Italian mafia games anymore. Okay, look at them. They snuffed themselves out. You don't hear nothing about the Italians no more like it was back in the 80s. Okay, all you heard is Italians killing motherfucker. You crossed the wrong Italian. Yo, that's Yo Arse. They're the true gangsters. True gangsters of America is Italians, man. And then all of a sudden the blacks started copying off of them, okay? So there you go, okay? Fucking Scarface, okay? The Italians was doing it for a long time. As a matter of fact, the Italians went over to other countries, tried to conquer countries, and tried to conquer motherfucking Ethiopia and other places abroad, which I don't really know about. But I know the Italians was almost everywhere. They were thinking about way out there. They had the fucking police in their pocket. This is the only race of people that I've ever heard. But listen to what I'm saying, how Ben Shapiro is correct. Unless you have went in there yourself and you actually had tried to have a conversation with the motherfucking knuckleheads, trust me on this. You'll either one or two things was going to happen. They won't never pick up a gun, okay? Or the single mothers, actually three things. The single mothers will realize what's going on and calm their nerves down, because there's a lot of single mothers in the hood. There's no doubt about that. There's also single mothers in the hillbilly trailer park trash too, but you won't never hear about them on the news. Yeehaw! So I sound like a coon like a motherfucker, right? I'm like, y'all don't even talk about the trailer park trash? How the hell? And there's more trailer park trash. They ain't got no money and shit. Them mothers are fucking... I'm gonna tell you right now, most of their mothers is using heroin and cocaine. They snort that shit up. What do the Negroettes in the hood use? They smoke weed, okay? They use a lighter drug. They can't afford no big-time drugs, okay? But please understand this. If Ben Shapiro can hear my message, please use that as a defense for your pathology. Though there is some stipulations in place throughout the government that prevents blacks, but they're already worth $2 trillion. It's all over now. And as I said before, only reparations that need to be given is those elderlies who are still living, who remember that they had property. Same thing for Native Americans. People who are minorities that were wrongfully convicted because of racism. Okay? And also those individuals who, just the elderly, those who are wrongfully convicted. And I think that's about it. Right now, everybody's free enough, even if you're poor. I'm poor and I traveled abroad. I don't understand the terminology of how people say they're poor and they complaining. When I'm saying you're richer than most other countries, you should be happy. You got a roof over your motherfucking head. You also can go to jail and you get a roof over your motherfucking head. Stop it. You'll never be homeless in the street in America. They give you 3 fucking meals a day. Motherfucker, if you that fucking pathetic, get your ass, find a way to rob somebody then, motherfucker. Goddamn. You get 3, you get a roof over your head and get 3 meals a day. You rather be in the jail system in America, motherfucker, rather than another jail system in another country, correct? Ben Shapiro, you hear my fucking message? Now, anybody who wishes to debate that problem or they want to talk about a pathology, go ahead. Be my guest and ask a question and you'll see how right I am. Trust me on this. Do not go into the hood. As a matter of fact, Bill Cosby tried this now. He said on the pulpit, but he shouldn't have tried to buy NBC. I heard he was trying to buy NBC, and he shouldn't have been fucking with white women in the first place. Okay? I don't understand how niggas fuck with white chicks unless they trying to get paid and the dick sucked. Okay? I would never fuck a white chick. Okay? I know how fast they age and how manipulative them asses are. And 9 times out of 10, if they're feminists, they just need some dick. That's all they need. Okay? But let me put it like this: you see what happened to Bill Cosby, right? All right, so he said, I know the problem, how to fix the black community. And he says, the black woman. And I was like, oh, you fucking with 2 types of feminists now, Bill Cosby. They put his ass in jail. That motherfucker blind now like fucking Stevie Wonder. And Stevie Wonder ain't even blind no more. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Stop fucking with them light-skinned chicks. Stop fucking with them white bitches. Because they're the ones who taking advantage of the system. They get nobody talk about that. I wish a motherfucker would keep talking about black. I can't stand it when I see all this shit on the Facebook. When they keep talking about black sisters, I say, hey, let's ignore them. I think that's the worst thing to happen to a black sister. Being ignored because they want to do what they want to do. They want to get their hair done and be a clown and shit and wear makeup and all. I teach my daughters all the time that makeup is bad for you and make you ugly. But anyway, I digress here. Please understand. I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. And that's just common sense. They need to kill each other real fast. Faster. Okay? Put more guns in the black community. And you gotta put... the hillbillies already got guns. Okay? Yeehaw! Okay? You don't hear about them killing each other every day. See ya! Don't wanna be ya! Peace. Peace.